Broadcasting live from Oakdale High School, it's Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and this is game number 2 in the big gym at Oakdale. Ione B team, 7th grade versus Oakdale number 2, 7th grade team. The first game we saw the Jackson 7th versus Oakdale 1, 7th grade teams, and Oakdale took a 41-31 victory. And now, well, Oakdale number 2, similar roster, different players, and the first look at the Ione B team, who looked very strong in warm-ups. We'll see what they have in store for us now. Oakdale, the Rams in white, Ione in red. Oakdale moving that ball. Pass goes outside, and here is number 12, Kenyatta Walker, and a travel on Oakdale. Here's the first look at the offense of Ione. Great fundamentals, moving the ball, finding the open space. There's a takeaway for Kenyatta Walker. Goes coast to coast, defense stands in front, a spin, and the handoff. Dishes down low, and the first points for Caleb Moreno. Oakdale, 2-0 early. Drive for Ione, puts it up with the right hand, high off the backboard, and drops down for two. It's Miles Tierpak. Swings to the corner, gets it away from the defensive pressure of Will May. Oakdale holds the ball outside, launches a three, a push of the right arm, and Oakdale gets the rebound with Tierpak. Calling for it down the lane is Carter Redkey. Tierpak, a travel, possessed the ball, took an extra step before putting the ball down. Another turnover goes to Oakdale. Four 7-minute quarters for 7th grade. Poke out by Caleb Neville, and now Neville. Defense catches up to him with number 12, Kenyatta Walker. Ione remains with it. Baseline inbound pass. Neville will throw in. Needs to get it off. Finds a wide open man cutting towards the basket. 2 points for Silas Beckenpow. Oakdale handoff on the outside, but he took another step. Caleb Moreno took a step towards the player to help him wrap around and push the defense off his back. Have to pay attention to your feet because these officials are not messing around. One of the officials, head coach of the Oakdale Mustangs high school team. So we have our first foul, and it's on Oakdale's Jarek Fogelman. Like I was saying, Coach Berg of the Oakdale Mustangs high school team, boys varsity coach, one of the officials, and he knows when there's a travel or not. Another foul down low, count the basket, and one more. Jace Prado slapping the shooting man, Carter Redkey, who will go to the free throw line for a chance at an old-time three-point play. No shot, a lane violation. And they call that on Will May, who is the outside man. When you're outside the three-point line, you have to wait until that ball hits the rim, just like the shooter. Stepped inside too early. Oakdale finds the cutting man, but couldn't get the grip. Another turnover as Jace Prado couldn't hold on. Ione off to an early 4-point lead. Controlling with the ball is Caleb Neville, who goes right inside. And that ball's deflected, put back up, misses. Oakdale rebound with Tayden Lujan. Intercepted on the pass. Silas Peckinpah, coast to coast with the right hand. Fouled from behind. And more free throws to Ione. It's Moreno's first foul as the free throws will go for Silas Peckinpah, who has 2 of the 6 points for Ione. Peckinpah drops in the first. The second one misses, gets his own rebound as it flies up over, and then an over-the-back call. That's on Kenyatta Walker. That's the 4th foul on Oakdale in the first quarter, and we're only 3 minutes into play. Now Jace Prado picks up foul number 2. That makes it the 5th foul now on Oakdale. 0 of 2. No, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Silas Peckinpah, who spoke too soon. 4 points now for Peckinpah as Ione gets the ball back. 8-2 over Oakdale. Wraps through, right hand, backboard down the hatch. Miles Tierpak, 4 points of his own. Oakdale moving that ball, shot goes up, won't go down, rebound Peckinpah. Neville leading the break. Man on the baseline, pulls back, Neville finds an open man outside. Great ball movement. Easy fundamentals for Ione. Sets up for 3, off the mark. Neville's pass stripped by the Oakdale Rams. Looking for their second basket, and it's there for Kenyatta Walker. 10-4 now. Oakdale down by 6, acting as the home team. Ione visiting. Drive in, too much muscle and too high off the backboard. Ball still loose down in the paint. Peckinpah able to reel it back in for Ione. Little body bump down low by Taden Lujan. That's all to the fault of the offense of Ione. Oakdale, coast to coast, stopped on the baseline, floats it up, it's tipped, and Ione gets an easy rebound to Carter Redkey. Neville's pass to Will May slips out of his hands. Nearly 2 full team substitutions on both sides of the court. Oakdale will put in Kanan Mack. And also Bryson Lambert as we have a push down low. That's the foul on Jake Williams. That's the first foul on Ione. Bound pass stripped away, then taken right back by the Rams. Number 12, Kenyatta Walker, who still holds on the baseline and gives it up into the paint. Oakdale looking for that shot, and there is 3 in the key. I thought they had the travel, but the 3 seconds came first. The new 5 on the court for Ione. We'll see what they can do for Ione. This Kenyatta Walker picks up his second. Inbound from the baseline, going deep to the open man, Carson Murphy, who towers over everyone. 3 from the top of the arc. Tips the front iron, and the Oakdale Rams give this one up to number 11, Kanan Mack. Pick up his dribble, hand over to Kenyatta Walker, and another travel. New substitution for the Oakdale Rams. Heading out is Walker. In his place is Jace Prado. Final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Ione early lead 10-4, but game at a scoring standstill past few minutes. Few extra steps, couldn't decide what he needed to do. It's on to the next play for Ione. Jump ball in the corner, forced by Carson Murphy. With the alternating possession, it is Ione basketball. Little pressure put on by the Oakdale Rams. Open man, 3 from the wing. Good! Knocks down the triple, Braxton Hugart. First three-pointer of the game, and it makes it a 9-point lead for Ione. Can't pass through that man, Carson Murphy. Full head and shoulders over everyone else as we have another foul in a transitional basket attempt. 2 free throws. Free throws will go for Ian Smiley. Another lane violation on Oakdale. Excuse me, on Ione. Pass to the Rams down low, caught behind the backboard. Rebound for Carson Murphy. Leading pass, finds an open man, kicks it over. Mid-range, uses the backboard, and down for another 2, Braxton Hugart. Three goes up just in time, but can't get it to fall at the end of quarter number 1. 15 points for Ione, 4 for Oakdale. It's Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Heavy first quarter for the Ione Colts, 15 points to the Oakdale Rams 4, and also 7 fouls on Oakdale, which means 1-1 the next few fouls, and there's going to be a lot of free throws for Ione. Rams from 15, Prado puts it up. A good attempt at the basket from 15 feet out, but it just drops off the right side. 3 from Prado, good! Answers back to the 3 earlier from Braxton Hugart. First points in a while for the Oakdale Rams, and Ione definitely wants an answer back. Drive inside, good attempt, comes back down to the Rams, and then a foul underneath. Ian Smiley picks up his first foul and the second team foul in the first half. Prado launches, finds the man. Little extra pressure forced by Max Hammond. And Ione gets this ball. A little pressure coming from Kenyatta Walker. It's a hand in the face of Smiley, but Smiley drives through him, goes down to the ground, and a jump ball. Kenyon Mack getting down, wrapping his arms around the ball, forces the jump. Alternating possession, it's Colt basketball as we have a substitution for the Rams. Number 33, Jarek Fogelman. Great find down low. Left him standing off the low block. Jake Williams. Easy deuce, and it's back to a 10-point lead. Beautiful find. Great setup play by Kenyatta Walker, finding Parker Felt down inside the paint. Pump fake to the corner, finds the cutting man, floats it up from 15, falls short, rebound to the Oakdale Rams. Leading pass, official says it was tipped by Ian Smiley. Oakdale will be able to inbound from the baseline. Kenyatta Walker from 16 feet, rebound to the Rams. Third chance, tipped away again. Staying with it is Jarek Fogelman. The Rams step inside the 3 line and got it off the backboard. Kenyatta Walker, 4 total points of the 11 for Oakdale. Travel as he received the pass. Braxton Hugart stepped with the ball into the shot without dribbling. Now the Rams having some trouble inbounding this ball due to the full court pressure of Ione, but then they get it off and away. Foul, count the basket, and one more. Number 5, Parker Felt, has 4 points and has a chance to add another. (17-13) in the Oakdale Rams, really making a statement in the second quarter. They were down large at the end of one. Misses the free throws. Offensive rebound. Kenyatta Walker double teamed inside the paint, and a foul from behind. That's Max Hammond's first foul. Quick inbound, finds Jarek Fogelman, kick out, Prado 3. Off on the right side, tries dishing it out to Parker Felt, but then the ball is taken by Braxton Hugart off the bad pass, and a collision down on the shot. But I believe they said it's just out of bounds before a foul. Full team substitution for the Ione Colts. Awaiting the inbound, finds it to the corner. Backs down, the defender goes up and down, but the ball is tipped, and then the deep ball goes through. (19-13). Rams with some issues. Kenyatta Walker, excuse me. Rams thought about the 3, passes instead. Prado launches, looking for a foul, doesn't get it. And Ione gives it right back to the Rams. Prado from the elbow, drops it down. Prado 5 points of the 15, and it's a 2-possession game. Ione still on top. That lead slowly diminishing minute by minute. Timeout called by the Ione Colts. 4-point lead, 3 to play in the first half.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
3 minutes, 9 seconds left to play in the second quarter as the Ione Colts lead 19-15 to the Oakdale Mustangs. This is Ione's B team, 7th grade. Oakdale's B team as well, 7th grade. Both teams putting up a good fight, although Ione let their lead go all the way down to 4, and the Oakdale Mustangs have gotten called for a delay of game warning. Next one is a technical, and there A-team got called for a delay of game warning as well in the previous game. And here's another foul. That foul is called on Caleb Moreno. That is foul number 8, but it was shooting, so Neville will have 2 attempts from the charity stripe. Neville knocks down both, and fortunately, no lane violation until now on the inbound pass. Substitution coming in for Oakdale. Number 33, Jarek Fogelman, will replace Taden Lujan. And Ione gets the ball right under the basket after the line violation, stepping across before releasing the ball. Ione dominating inside the paint. Number 35, Carter Redkey. 4 total points for him in the game. And Oakdale all the way back down by 8 again after only being down by 4. And then a little jump on number 15, Elias Ferguson. Didn't get rid of the ball the first time, took too long, and a turnover back to the Colts. Good ball movement by the Colts. Finds the man in the paint, going one-on-one, and a foul. One official said it was tipped, and the other one called the foul. That is foul number 2 on Jarek Fogelman through the first 2 quarters, and that's also foul number 9 on Oakdale. Rebound to the Rams. That is Elias Ferguson. And now Prado will lead up court for the Rams. Ferguson gets it back, throws deep. Right idea, but Bryson Lambert wasn't on the same page. And Lambert looking over at the coach, see what the issue was. But in that situation, Lambert was behind, and he allowed himself to get in between his defender and the basket, which is right where you want to be. So it's the right idea by Ferguson to make that pass, but Lambert didn't push away from his defender to go after the ball, which led to the turnover. That's the 3rd foul on Jarek Fogelman and the 10th on the Rams in the first half. So they are in the double bonus. 2 automatic free throws to the Ione Colts, and it's Carter Redkey shooting the foul shots, and he gets the first. Two for 2 for Carter Redkey, who now has 6 points on the game out of Ione's 25. 10-point lead for the Ione Colts. Final 2 minutes, and good handles for Caleb Moreno. Rams in trouble, caught in the corner. Taden Lujan. And Kanan Mack couldn't save it in time. Foot out of bounds while he touched the basketball. Now Ione still moving strong. Had a large lead in the first quarter. Oakdale had brought it back in the beginning of the second quarter, but right back to it with a 10-point lead as a 3-ball nearly drops, but just short for Jack Gunselman. Kenyatta Walker, top of the arc, 3-ball off the side. Batted out by Kanan Mack, and the Ione Colts get possession, the hands of Carter Redkey. Open man down low again, off the low block. Easy buckets for Carter Redkey. Need to guard that paint, put a man on him. First foul on Miles Tierpak. 29-15, 32 seconds left in the first half. It's Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV. Game number 2 of the day, Ione B team 7th grade, Oakdale B team 7th grade. And coming up, we'll have Toyon versus Oakdale 8th grade teams. Mid-range jumper misses with the rebound for Silas Peckinpah. It looks like Ione most likely have the final shot in the half, up by 14. Gunselman. Deep 2, misses, back underneath. Redkey, triple team, flings it out from the elbow. 15-footer, drops down the hatch for Braxton Hugart. And that is the end of the first half. Hugart with 7 points after that made basket, and Ione putting up 31 through 14 minutes. Oakdale Rams at 15. It's Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third. NorCal Sports TV's Middle School Madness, live from Oakdale High School. I'm Levi Flores, and through the first half, Ione Colts, the visiting team in red, a large lead, 31-15 to the Oakdale Rams in white, playing at home. The Ione Colts currently led by Carter Redkey and Braxton Hugart. Redkey with 8 points, while Braxton Hugart has 7. On the other side, Oakdale, a lot of foul trouble in that first half, over 10 fouls. Jace Prado has 3, Jarek Fogelman has 3, and then Moreno and Walker share 2 apiece as we have a blocking foul down low. And that is called on Ione's Carson Murphy, picking up his first foul. But the bulk of the scoring for Oakdale, Jace Prado has 5 points, Felt has 4, Kenyatta Walker has 4, and Moreno has 2. And that's all the scoring for Oakdale in those first 14 minutes. And now we're in the second half. 14 minutes down, 14 to play, and Prado launches another 3 and puts it down the hatch. 8 points now for Jace Prado. Looking to see what he can do while he's set. And the timeout was called by the Ione Colts. That's timeout number 2 in the first in the second half. (31-18), Jace Prado hitting that 3 ball from the wing. Oakdale Mustangs a little bit of momentum. We'll see what they can do with that as they're now on defense, having to stop this tough Ione offense as it's last touched by Max Hammond. No full court press from the Colts. That's been an issue. Just all of the pressure is getting to the heads of the Oakdale Rams. They can't get past and do anything quite special on offense. Carson Murphy finds a man coming from down the left sideline, and the Oakdale Rams couldn't quite save it in time. That was Caleb Moreno touching it well out of bounds. Now the Ione Colts. Yeah. It's the second delay of game on Oakdale, which means Ione gets to shoot free throws due to a technical, and the technical goes on the bench. Warned in the first half with reaching over the line, delay of game number 1, and then here in the third quarter for delay of game number 2, which results in that technical, and Max Hammond puts down free throw 1. Ione gets the ball back after the technical. Oakdale has to be careful, still reaching those arms across as the points go down for Carson Murphy. Goes right inside, even catches a piece of the glass as he went up strong with the right hand. Murphy, the last to touch again. Rams get it on the sideline. Drive, backdoor, good find. Great basket for Kenyatta Walker. (34-20), cut to a 14-point game and looks to continue as Kenyatta Walker slows up on the outside arc, tipped away by Braxton Hugart, and tipped again, remains with Oakdale. Defense off their feet, floats it up and gets the bounce. Kanan Mack, his first 2 points of the game. Deep two, rattles through Will May. Add some points to the 36-point total, and then Ione gets a steal with Carson Murphy, and then caught on the travel. We've seen that through our first 2 games already, putting that hand underneath the equator of the ball, then coming on top of it. It's very common, especially with younger players. You can't quite get the handle with the full palm of the ball in one hand. Just dribbling on top. And another block down here. Going down the lane for a shot attempt. It's the second foul on Max Hammond, and it leads Prado to shoot 2. Next team's coming in, getting ready for their game. That is Toyon and Oakdale will be playing next, the 8th grade teams. Goes around, puts it in for 2. Jake Williams gets his first points. (38-23), bad pass has Braxton Hugart going coast to coast in an easy lay with the right hand. 9 points for Hugart. Screen allows Prado to move around, make a move on offense, throws it up, and it's short. Offensive rebound, put back good. Kanan Mack. Deep pass, too strong of an arm, overthrowing Will May, the intended target. And Oakdale has done a great job keeping this game at around 15 points as we have 3 free throws going to Prado. Braxton Hugart picks up his first foul, and Prado will try to earn his 3 points 1 by 1 from the free throw line. Prado misses his first 2, 1 more to go. Parker Felt will replace Caleb Moreno on the court for the Rams. Despite Prado knocking down the free throw, he left the line a little too early trying to chase down a rebound just in case he missed. And, well, have to wait till that ball hits the rim if you're the shooter, in which case shot does not count for Chase Prado. Prado tips it out. Colts will inbound from their bench. Good pass over the top, and Kenyatta Walker goes up and deflects that out of bounds. Ione will now inbound from the bottom, and you have to pay attention. They've been good at setting up an open man right underneath the basket, and there they go again. Swatted at, got away with the travel, and then puts it off the backboard for 2. Prado's pass intercepted way too soon. And the Colts get this ball as touched by Kanan Mack. Travel before the shot for Braxton Hugart. Let's see, he's definitely frustrated with the shuffle of the feet. A 4-man substitution will come in for the Colts. Everyone but Jake Williams comes off the court, so Williams will stay on with the fresh 4. Prado drives, floats it out from 15. Last touch by the Colts. It is Ram basketball. Kenyatta Walker gets the inbound pass. Prado fakes the 3, steps through. Walker misses. Nothing but air. Looks like the Rams will most likely stay with this. Neville gets it to Williams. Neville in some trouble from the elbow. Passes to the man cutting back door, which is a well-designed play and well-designed look. Although Jake Williams a little too fast for Neville to get it in front of him for an opportunity at the basket. 42-25, under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. And Walker, no, excuse me, that is Bryson Lambert, caught on the walk. Easy drive, and Lambert underneath collides on the low body. It's the first foul on Bryson Lambert. And here is Miles Tierpak, who had 4 points in the first half. Shooting some free throws, missing the first. Second free throw, able to bounce through. First made free throw of the day. Bounce pass from Tayden Lujan. Just bounced it off the ground a little too high, and it went over the head and outstretched arms of Caleb Moreno. A turnover as it went out of bounds. Good find from Jack Gunselman, finding the open man, Carter Redkey, who's making a strong statement in this game. The bulk of the points with 10. 45-25. The lead has been brought up to 20 for the Ione Colts into the final minute of the third quarter. Jack Gunselman not paying attention. Miles Tierpak also has to be aware of who's looking at the ball. Of course, you always want to be aware and always pay attention. Colts breaking out of the pressure set by Caleb Moreno. A drive. Jarek Fogelman picks up the foul there, and this means it's Miles Tierpak shooting a pair of free throws. Four-man substitution for Oakdale. They're going to keep in Parker Felt. The other four will be replaced. Misses the second free throw, and here it goes the Oakdale Rams in the final 30 seconds of quarter number 3. Bryson Lambert back in for the Rams. Three ball goes up, sails over the top. Now the Ione Colts have a chance at the final shot. Up by 21, 10 to shoot. Drives the lane, push down low. It's going to be foul number 2 on Bryson Lambert. Block made by Kenyatta Walker. And we have a push on the Colts. Carter Redkey, that's only his first. 3 seconds for Oakdale. Possibly get a shot. It's Prado. Got it off in time. Oh, Pogo's off the block. Nearly got that one with a right-handed swipe, but Oakdale Rams can't connect on the final shot, and even the Colts were excited about that one. 46-25, Ione leads the Oakdale Rams heading into the final 7 minutes of Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
Way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles?
Final 7 minutes of game number 2. It's Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV. Ione B team 7th grade versus Oakdale B team 7th grade. In the first game of the day here, it was Oakdale 7th grade versus Jackson 7th grade, both their A teams. And Oakdale won by 10 points, 41-31. And now here in game 2, the Ione Colts always been great middle school teams. And there's another bucket down low for Max Hammond. Ione Colts definitely feared in middle school basketball. You can tell why. It's their B team putting up big numbers. It's the second foul on Ian Smiley. Prado, ball in hand, nearly hit the half-court buzzer beater to beat the third quarter buzzer. About 2 inches long of the hoop. Prado lofts it up to Bryson Lambert. Baseline drive. Scared by the defense, misses, and then Kenyatta Walker able to get it back. Prado launches a deep ball and got it down for three. Jace Prado, third three of the game. 12 total points, and 9 of them from three. Open man, a help screen off the block, and it pays off. Ian Smiley, his first points. A very well set up play. Screen was set down low by Silas Peckinpah, leading to the open man in the corner, something you'd see right out of the NBA. Large team substitution for Oakdale, and Will May will come in along with Jake Williams for Ione. Steps into the long ball, misses, offensive rebound. Sliced away by the Colts. Neville. Neville snaps it out. Taken by Tayden Lujan, and then the ball is lost, and it's Ione basketball. Illegal screen placed on Jake Williams. That's going to be foul number 3. Moving on the screen. So Oakdale gets the ball. Prado moves around. Deep ball again. Breaks off the block. A defensive rebound out to Ian Smiley, going coast to coast. Body bump on the side before Prado's steal. That's a great call by the official, Caleb Moreno, picking up foul number 3. The official making Oakdale sub out Caleb Moreno. And Ione wants to call a timeout, and we will be back in just a moment after this message from your local sponsor. One falling down. 50-28, the Ione Colts leading the Oakdale Rams in game number 2 of Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV. And the Ione Colts called the timeout. They're led right now by Carter Redkey, who has 10 points of the 50. And also Braxton Hugart has quite a few points as well. Second leading scorer on the team. And we are off for the final 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Ione Colts caught with 5 seconds on the baseline, didn't pass it out in time. It's been a common issue of taking too long. It's actually the first time it's been called for 5 seconds, but most of the counts getting to 4 just before that pass. 3 ball misses for Lujan. And the fight in the paint for the ball and possession, and it's Oakdale Ram basketball. Quick inbound and a foul. This will have Jarek Fogelman shooting some free throws. Third foul on Max Hammond. And Jarek Fogelman will be shooting his first free throws. And he gets a good bounce on the first. Second one misses. A fight for the ball again, taken by Tayden Lujan, and then a foul on his shot. Ram basketball inbound to Prado. Prado, wide open man in the corner, pulls up for three and won't get the bounce. Offensive rebound underneath, puts it back up high. Still won't go. Rams having some issues finding that ball into the hole as we have another foul that goes on Will May, only his first. Let's get next game coming up. It's 8th grade Toyon versus Oakdale. Game you don't want to miss. This is Parker Felt shooting free throws, 4 points total in the game. Of 2 at the free throw line with the rebound to Max Hammond. Ione looking at the inbound. And there's another reach over for the Oakdale Rams trying to stop the ball. Reached over that line, hit the ball before it went across. So that is going to be another technical foul, which will be the second in the game. And shooting the technical free throws is number 4, Will May. Will May, 2 of 2 on the technical free throws, and the Colts get it back on the sideline for an inbound. Deep pass, good find, and a push on the body. Hit the body before the ball. That goes on 33, Jarek Fogelman. That's number 5 on Fogelman, which means that Oakdale will have to send in a substitution, and Fogelman fouls out with 1 point and 5 fouls. Rebound to Kanan Mack, leads up to Prado. Prado getting past the defense, swiped at from behind on Will May, and May picks up the foul. Prado with 12 points, 9 of those from deep three-point land. Looking to add a few from the free throw line, and he drops down the first. And he's got the second. Prado now with 14 of the 31 for Oakdale. Collision between Rams, down off the low block, and then the missed shot from Will May. Lujan able to get back up. So we have a carry on Lujan. Gives it right back to the Ione Colts for 3 minutes and 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Both teams in the bonus, and Ione in the double bonus, leading by 21. Timeout called by the Colts before the turnover. That's their fourth timeout of the game, and they have one left if they'd like to use it. 52-31, 3.5 to play. We'll be back in a moment. Ione Colts in the face of victory, 52-31. Oakdale Rams trying to make some sort of a comeback. They made it a game very early on when it was 19-14. Although the Ione Colts, very well coached, setting up plays and getting up those perfect high percentage shots, has made it this 21-point game that it is now. Only 3.5 to play. As Prado goes inside, releases too high. Good steal by Kanan Mack. Took the cookie out of the cookie jar, then stops shy and allows the defense to fly by with the swipe from Ian Smiley. 2 more points for Kanan Mack to a total of 6. And there's the foul. Oakdale nearly did it again. That's Kenyatta Walker's 3rd foul. And with that, double bonus for, just the bonus for Ione. The substitution comes in for the Colts. Back in the game is Carson Murphy. Smiley gets ready for his 2nd free throw attempt. Rebound, Murphy fresh into the game and immediately makes an impact. 53-33, back to a 20-point game. Prado, good handles up top. Can't shake the defender. Switches court. Prado takes it out of the hands of Parker Felt, his teammate, and then drops down the deep 2 ball. Steps in from the elbow, 15-footer, Poe goes out. Offensive rebound back to the Colts, and then that 16-footer from Braxton Hugart adds another deuce to the total. Prado still using those handles. The defense not shaken, standing strong like a mountain, and then a block from Carson Murphy, stopping the 3 ball from Kenyatta Walker. Three from the corner, good! Knocks down Braxton Hugart with his 2nd 3 of the game. 16 points for Braxton Hugart. .58 total points for the Colts. In the final 90 seconds now, the Oakdale Rams get called on a 3-second violation inside the paint as the Ione Colts will sub a few players out for the final minute. Hugart back with it. Goes to the baseline. Colts driving through on Prado. Flings it up with the right hand. Just not enough muscle to get that extra roll. Carson Murphy fades it away from 8 feet out. Misses again. Now inside the final minute as Prado looks for a few extra points before ending their first game. Next game for Middle School Madness, it's Ione versus Oakdale, 8th grade teams playing against each other right here on NorCal Sports TV. Sure to join me there in just a few minutes. So warm up and we'll get started. Neville dribbling out of the defense. Forced upon him by the Rams. 2 steps inside, Max Hennon. 60 points for the Ione Colts in the game, up by 25. And Prado, he's been hitting threes all day long. He wants another. Oakdale called on a travel in the final 6 seconds, and now the Colts just have to dribble out. And this game's over. 25-point victory for the Ione Colts, and that does it for game number 2. We'll have your post-game player of the game interview in just a minute, but for right now, Ione Colts 60, Oakdale Rams 35. Back in a moment.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Braxton Hugart, our player of the game for game number 2 of Middle School Madness. Well, a fantastic game out there. Your team scored 60 total points, and you put up 16 points of your own. How did you feel about your performance? Yeah, you played really well out there. You shot the long ball quite a bit, and you also had a few layup attempts, but you were always open. And what is your what do you think of basketball, and how does it apply to you?
It's one of my favorite sports, and I like it because it's a school team. Like, you get to play for the school, not out of town. It's pretty cool.
Now, who is your inspiration for basketball?
I don't have one.
I don't have one?
This is like one of my 3rd year playing basketball. So.
Well, you definitely showed your skill out there, and for a 3-year player, you definitely have skill, and I'm looking forward to seeing you out there more through the tournaments.
Thank you.
Good job, player of the game for Middle School Madness, Braxton Hugart.